It's our fair pacho. It's our fair pacho. We love Scooby Bop. It's our fair pacho.
Well, hello, I'm Liam. I'm one of the hosts on the show. We also have Ben here.
Skibidi-bop.
And Belle.
Ooh, yes.
And producer Andy. Oh, we're all having fun here, guys. Hey. Oh, aren't we tired after that long 3-day week? 6 hours of radio in total. Well, when you put the ads in and...
What? You're so bad at
yeah,
math.
Sorry.
You're the worst
I'm
human
really
in the
bad.
world
I
at
don't
math.
know. Sorry, I dropped one show there. 9 hours in total of radio, but then when I suppose you take into account the ads and the songs, that sort of stuff.
We
what
do
would it
about
be?
20 minutes.
6. So I had it right the first time. Lol.
Is it?
I reckon.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we could really do the math.
Hang on, so you think 3 days worth of shows, you think we do a total of 6 hours of content total?
I would say that would actually be generous. I think it would be less than that.
Way less.
It'd be way less than that,
Yeah.
extremely less.
Yeah.
I reckon we would do, in total, 20 minutes
I
of
reckon
actual
each
content an
podcast
hour.
episode. I would say like
Maximum an hour of content an actual day. So over 3 days, we do 3 hours.
No, I wouldn't say an hour. I'd say
I'd say
an
less
hour
than.
and a half a day. I'd say half the time on air we actually spend.
If you really want me to break it down, I'd
You think
say
top of our bottom of it?
average break would be 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And we do 5 breaks an hour.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, plus top of hour, plus bottom of hour. Plus you might bring into account
But they're supposed to only be
reads.
30
I mean,
seconds.
we
so
could
that's
also
another
just
minute.
calculate. First podcast this week, 51
You don't
minutes,
include everything
and then
in the
the
podcast.
second.
Yeah, you don't put everything in the
Yeah, but
podcast
then you also
either.
have intros on it. You know what I mean?
What? That's
Oh,
not on air.
You know what,
Personally,
guys?
what I would
this
like to
sounds
do-
this sounds shit.
I-
If people, this is the first thing that people are like, oh, I'm going to try that off-air thing. You're like, is it just them arguing about how much they work? Just really
Or how
bad at
little
maths.
we were.
I know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Let's move on. I think I think normally we sort of come with a point of business to this episode at the end of a Friday. We always like to vote on Team Member of the Week. Andy, did you have a point of business this morning?
I have a very minor one. It's not really a point of business. I just want to have a moment for the
Yeah.
bed that was played during the
Oh,
Bell.
Oh
call.
yes. Yeah, no, it was nice. We
Can we just quickly context that? So obviously in today's podcast, in the actual podcast, you'll hear Liam and I randomly calling people from Melbourne and asking, do they know who Bill Jackson is? They,
Yes.
of course, all say no. And then what we did was Liam and I recorded all of that, and then we gave it to audio man Alex, who then made it into what we say is a package.
Yes.
And there's a word called kitsch. So kitsch is kind of like, I don't know what it was.
It's
the
like
word in
corny.
radio.
It's like
Kind of like corny is a good word.
To be fair, it's like normally what happens is Ben and I, so we do the calls. You didn't hear it, Belle. We were just in here doing the calls. Then we together like cut it up, and then we give the audio person like a minute, and then most of the time the only instruction we have is like, hey, put a kitschy bed on it, because I think someone said kitsch once to us almost a decade ago, and I'm like, I like the sound of it. I don't even really
and to
know.
be
What
honest, even saying the word bed might be strange to you. So a bed it's just background music.
Yeah.
So it's just putting some production on it to make it sound different. And so we said, hey, can you chuck a kitschy bed on that? We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.
I think this is the kitschiest bed I've ever heard.
And we were all like running around the studio like we had like tubas up.
And it was played, 10 times during the show this
It's
morning. And whenever
whenever-
something happened,
I've now added it permanently to my sound effects wall. So like along with like whenever Belle says something, we will boo her. I've now got that. So whenever it gets a little bit tense, it's the perfect mood breaker.
I picture like an
Guys,
elephant or something.
Guys, I'm terminally ill.
What do you got?
I feel like it's sad, too sad to say cancer. That's too real.
Get
Like,
to the best bit.
yeah.
You cut it
No,
off.
you say something, Bill, and then it comes in.
Yeah.
Cool. I might be pregnant.
Oh wow, you gonna keep it? You can't say that. Why can't you say that?
It's a little on the
I'd say I would say I would put my hand up as a human and say I'm pro.
Let's
Yeah, choice.
Hey, let's move to Andy's. Andy, hey.
Hang on, you guys are anti-choice.
No,
oh my god.
It's a touchy subject, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think
It's
it's fine to
triggering
talk
for
about.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pro women's
I'm trying to move
choice.
to
Let's just say
Andy's.
that I'm also pro-choice.
See what I mean?
Yeah. Fun. Hey, Andy.
I just stood in some dog's dirt. But it's not so bad.
Yeah, it's kind of comical though.
Hey, Ben. What's going on?
I'm pro-choice.
Don't bring it back.
I'm trying to move past it. He's not even playing the music. He's not even freaking playing the music.
Because
I
I don't think that's a good thing to say.
Yeah, no, we're all
Yeah.
pro-choice, bro. But it's
Yeah,
just sort of
totally.
like, I tend to steer clear of the abortion gear. Normally, that's just me.
All right.
Yes.
Moving on.
Straighten up the ship. Speaking of, is Ben just being a wild card today? Because there's a moment I wanted to bring up on air. It was near the end of the show, and on Nova we were playing a bit of Boda, Baddest of Them All, probably one of the best songs of last year. I'm just saying, let's get that Friday vibe going. And, you were saying, Ben, you weren't feeling the Friday vibe. This is what happened on air. You guys into a bit of Boda?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Wind your windows down.
That's getting me there.
Turn it up. Let your hair down a little bit, okay? Don't worry about going to work
Go,
today.
Ben.
Real close now.
Here we go.
Come on, Ben.
Oh.
You're the baddest of them all. I mean,
Don't act outraged.
Bear
Yeah.
was. I feel like Bear was definitely egging.
I got what you were doing, so I thought I'll throw a dog a
And
bone.
I thought that was great.
Yeah, and then I didn't expect that you'd make the noise at the end.
But you wanted me to.
just as the
Yeah.
I mean,
but-
it's way funnier if you make the noise. You don't commit, then why are you even doing it?
This is
Plus,
true.
you knew exactly where it was going, Liam. You're not dumb.
Yeah.
You knew what I was doing.
Yeah, no,
It's just it was nice that you did it.
Yeah, I
Like,
think so too.
Didn't think you would, and you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
also, it was 8:45 in the morning with kids in the car. But you know,
Well, that's kind of still school holidays, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. And at least Ben didn't leave early yesterday.
Great point.
oh here we go.
Whilst Ben and I were working hard, Belle had her torch on. She put her torch on.
Literally, it was you know what it was? It was Liam and I recording those phone
That's
calls, calling the stranger
getting ready
in Melbourne.
for the kitschy bed.
Yeah, getting ready. So we were trying to get some good content for the show the next day.
Yeah.
And I was like, where is Belle? I didn't know where she was. And then you strolled into the studio like
After your
11,
warm up.
11:45, like in the middle of our day. And then you're like, I was going to go to the gym. And then our jaws collectively hit the ground.
Okay, so yeah, you were recording the bit, so I shouldn't have been there for that because I
surely
should
you
listen
could
to
have
that
done
until we
something
present
else,
it on
though.
air.
Hmm.
But that's the first time that I've left before you guys. That is the first time. And it happens once, and you guys are like, whoa! How many times did you guys leave and I would be at work till like 3 p.m. cutting the podcast and doing all that? I've done my due. Wait. Oh, I guess the best bit.
What are you talking about, the best bit?
Like a little whistle.
Oh, okay. Next time I play it, I'll let it go a little bit longer.
Well, shall we get to the real nitty gritty?
Entertainment member of the week. It'll probably be Ben. All right, then, let's get started.
Yep. It happens every damn week. Death, taxes, and Andy using the little online wheel to spin, lands on a name. That person votes on who they feel performed best on and off the air this week.
Here we go, guys.
Round and round it goes.
Where she stops, we
looking
now
like
know.
Voting
gonna
first,
be
it's me.
Andy.
I honourable mention to Ben because he gave me a good food recommendation of a good schnitzel place yesterday.
Nice.
Yep.
But I am going to vote for Belle this week.
Oh, what?
I feel like you've really taken on board my gripe about you not trusting me, and you've just started to just let me do stuff without questions.
I think you know what it was.
Second guessing.
It was that trust fall that we did
It's trustful.
at the end of last year. Remember we all did a trust fall? That was
Yeah.
nice. I think we really bonded as a team.
Oh,
So
thanks,
Belle gets
Andy.
my vote.
Would I be able to argue, though, that that is her just doing her job? Like, that's her trust. She should trust you.
Oh, hang on. Okay, well, we can always argue it's someone
You know what I
doing
mean? Like,
their
Liam
job.
and I trust you. We're going to get a vote.
Yeah, but that's not me
You
You
doing
know what
my
I mean?
job.
That's just me throwing a spanner in the works.
Yeah, but-
perhaps Andy, Ben, and I should get half a vote each, and Belle gets a full vote.
I think
That's probably only fair.
I think that if we look at all of my votes, I probably voted for Belle like once or twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And like, I could be an absolute biatch and just not trust Andy ever. It's not a part of my job that it's like, okay, and you must trust
think it's
him.
a fair- I think
No,
it's
but
a fair reason to vote for someone.
my point is just we trust him too, so why don't we get a vote?
Because
Because you've always trusted him, and I've
she's
come
gone on a
from his
journey.
world.
She's gone on a journey, and she's come out the other end
Yeah.
trusting me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, Belle. It's a vote for you.
Yeah. Thanks, Andy.
Up next to vote, as the wheel finishes spinning, I think it's going to be Ben. It's Ben.
Bit of a tough one this week, as it always is, because I haven't given it too much thought. The most recent thing I can remember is honourable mention to Belle for letting me use her headphones because I couldn't find mine. That was this morning.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have to give my nomination to Liam.
Yes!
Because we were out of milk in the work fridge, and I love having a coffee in the morning, and Liam went and bought some milk.
That is true. Yes, no, that is true. Yeah, I forget about that.
Whoa.
And that to
Hang
me is a great example of Team Member of the Week. That's someone who, that's you
Yeah,
going
that's
out
right.
of your way.
I didn't
Wait,
even think about
did
that.
you buy that after Andy went and bought a car?
No,
No,
so
no,
what
no.
happened is Andy went down and I offered to pay for it.
Oh, okay.
So,
In return for an arrow that I bought Liam.
many a week ago.
Okay.
Yes, it's true. So I suppose, Andy's partly responsible for that vote as well. But yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Up next to vote is Liam.
Yeah, I this week I'm gonna controversial, but I'm gonna give my vote to someone who's not an official member of the team. He's been filling in this week, Alex. It's his third morning on the job. Our normal audio guy Todd is away at the moment, so Alex has been filling in. We only met him like 3 days ago, and he's done a really good job, just fitting in and doing all the cool things. And he's responsible for this. Well done, Alex. Thank you.
Classic Liam.
That means it's Belle.
Hang on, why is it classic me, Bill? I heard that.
Someone new comes to the team. Liam's like, oh man, he's
Oh, is that a brown nose accusation?
yeah, just want to give him team member of the week. Alex, if you're listening to this,
I think
I'm
he's
the
done,
guy
I think he's done an
who's-
exceptional job, the guy.
hey, yes,
I'm
you could
giving
argue he's
vote-
doing his job.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. You certainly could argue that.
That can we ban using that
Oh,
phrase?
now we
like
wanna
in the...
ban it.
No, but I'm saying like I didn't say it before, but I was just like it is like it gets
You
thrown
said
around
you
every
guys should
week.
get half a point each,
I did
and
say
I
that,
should
but
get
I didn't
one.
say the phrase.
No, but
You
that's
could
fine.
argue that it's just doing the job.
All right.
All right, over to Belle.
Okay, so what are we on now? I've got one, Alex has got one, and Liam's got one. Oh, she's for me tibbers.
Take glory if you want.
Nah.
Or send it to a rock.
Yes, I think it's gonna have to be a rock off because
That
I
means you have
love.
to go and get Alex.
I think he might be.
He's not here. He's away.
Alex, if you're listening, come to the studio, please. He might be listening.
He might be.
Well,
if he's not, do we just do a rock off without him?
Actually, normally sometimes audio people don't even listen. Like other people that work on the show, they're like, oh yeah, whatever. They don't really listen. So I would say if Alex walks in and he's actually listening
Oh yeah, true.
live,
Can he hear us recording this?
Yeah, you know
he
what?
might
Good
be
point.
listening in his room.
If he does walk in,
he gets the vote
he
automatically.
he wins.
But if he doesn't, he will not receive a nod.
He's also very far away. I should explain. Like
yeah,
his,
but I don't think he can
his
hear when we're
area.
recording.
I think he can.
Anyway, I was gonna give it to Andy, because he provided us some lovely little scrumptious Cinnabons this morning.
Now that is above and beyond.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just heated them up in the microwave. We had them throughout the show. It was lovely.
So does that mean
And-
it's a four-way rock off with Liam, Bell, Andy, and Alex?
Well, do you want to play for Alex, Ben?
Unless we let the wheel decide.
Take it to the wheel.
The wheels.
Take it to the wheel.
Take it to the
You
wheel.
guys are so lazy.
It is a bit of
What
a
happened to
hassle.
the days where you?
It's a hassle to go and
Oh, it's
stop
such a
mid-pod to go and get.
So hang on, let's get the
we gotta get the rules
rules
right.
of the wheel clear. Is it whoever it lands on wins?
Or
Or
whoever it lands on
eliminate.
eliminates.
Yeah.
Eliminates
Let's eliminate.
eliminates funner.
Yeah, let's eliminate.
So,
Alright, 4 names on there.
team member of the week is not.
Oh, get out.
Bell.
It's not Bell.
It's time to go. Bell. Team member of the week is not.
Liam.
Oh, it's not Liam.
It's time to leave. Pack your bags, Liam.
Damn it.
Right, so it's out of Andy and Alex.
So hang on, now whoever it lands on, do they win?
No, they
they
eliminated.
get eliminated.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
it's
that's
the
whoever's
last
remaining.
person on the wheel is the team member of the week. Here we go.
My goodness. Tense. It's time to go. Alex.
That means Andy is
Congratulations,
the winner.
Andy wins.
Woo! Cinnabon!
Great success. High five.
Unfortunately, Bell, Liam, you did not win team member of the week.
That's okay. Because I'm feeling kitschy.
I hope the boss listens to this again.
I wonder if, whilst this is happening now, like literally like reading through the contract, like how can we fire them?